Hello everyone. Today we're going to make some cream puffs. So basically what I have is instant pudding. That's what we're going to use. You normally would use two 3.5 ounce boxes of the Jell-O. Unfortunately all I had was just the one big box, so I've had to adjust a little bit, but I'm going to go through the 2.5 recipe anyway. But basically you put that in a bowl, you use 2 cups heavy cream, and this is, I'm using whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of that, and I'll pour that in, and 1 cup of milk, which is a little bit less as you noticed because I'm using a different size box. And we'll pour that in. We're going to mix this up really good, and then we'll cover it and put it in the refrigerator to set up. And then once, as that's setting up, I'll take you through the process of how to make the light, airy dough. It's a pastry dough, and it's very simple to make, and we'll do that. So we'll be right back with you in just a minute. Refrigerator to set up. We're going to make the batter for the pastry. Basically, all you do is add 1 cup of water and 1 stick of butter, but I would cut it in 4s because it helps it melt faster, and a little bit of salt. Probably 3/4 of a tablespoon. This one actually goes really fast. But it's about three quarters of a tablespoon of salt. And then you bring this to a rolling boil or a rapid boil. Once you bring it to a rapid boil, you need to turn it down, add 1 cup of flour, and then you stir it up. And I'll do that until it comes into a ball. When the dough comes into a ball, you'll transfer it to a stand mixer, and then we will add 4 eggs to it. While this is in a process of melting and getting ready to boil, make sure your oven is at 425 preheating. So it's always a good time then. And then we'll go to the stand mixer in step 3, and we'll be right back with you. Just remember, we are at step 3. As you can see, I had my dough, and it came to a ball. So I put it in my stand mixer and put my attachment on it. And basically, I'm going to turn that on low. And I'm going to add 1 egg at a time, because you want to make sure they incorporate really good. And once we get done with that and make sure it's incorporated really good, we'll take it and put in tablespoons. You can use a tablespoon and measure out a tablespoon of the batter and put it on a non-stick or ungreased cookie sheet and cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. or till they're golden brown, and make sure they're dry in the center. And that's basically all it is to it, to making your pastry dough. But you're going to make sure that they cool, really good before you try and fill them. A lot of times, because my hands are full right now, I can't really scrape the sides, but I will do that. Make sure I get everything off the sides, and I make sure it's really incorporated good. And then we'll be on step 4, putting it on the cookie sheet in just a moment. But do make sure that you go around with a spatula and mix, get anything off the edges, and let it beat together too. Okay, I've got my dough on the pan. I used a tablespoon and scooped it out with a spatula. They look large, but they're actually kind of small, but they'll grow. And I'm getting ready to put it in the oven now. We'll do these for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until golden brown, and then we'll let them cool. Okay, our puff pastries are out of the oven, and we're going to let them cool really good before we fill them. They're just pretty good. They are sticking to the pan just a little bit, so I'll use a spatula to get them off, just so I can be careful with them. Well, they've cooled, and I've stuffed a few here. And all I have to do, I rolled them in powdered sugar before I stuffed them, and all I have to do is just put the little tops on the ones that I stuffed. And this is what they look like. They're hollow inside, so you can fill them with your pudding mix. And that's all there is to it. If you want to accent them, it's really pretty. You can drizzle a little chocolate over the top of them. I haven't done that here because I don't have any chocolate on hand. But definitely a very easy recipe. Hope you'll try it. Got thumbs up from my mother, so I hope you'll try this. Thanks.